Testing, testing. Good morning and welcome to day 5 of the Last Man Stands World Cup. Big game here. England taking on the rest of the world. A must-win game for both teams to finish second to qualify for finals day tomorrow. In the commentary hot seat, I've got the one and only Mr. Bjorn Briggs. Good morning, buddy.
Morning, buddy. It's a pleasure to be here, part of the dream team with Ross Kayward. It's blue skies in Nairobi, Gymkhana. It should be an epic battle. England are favourites, strong favourites, but one of their kingpins is carrying an injury. It's the latter stage of the tournament, and some of the boys are a bit tired. I think both camps have a few niggles here and there.
So news from the toss, the rest of the world winning the toss, deciding to bat. We had a look at the wicket earlier this morning and it's an absolute belter. Should be a little bit in it for the bowlers this morning. But it's a hot day forecast, highs of around 24, 25. So ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Welcome to all our viewers around the world, especially southwest London. We know that this team has a huge following back in the suburbs of Wimbledon. So opening the bowling, Mohan Balusu, the speedster.
He's really impressed me this tournament. He's been one of the standout bowlers for England.
So the umpires today, Peter and Darshak, both had a great tournament. After this game is going to be an absolute cracker. South Africa taking on Australia. So just about to get underway.
And play ball.
So Balusi starts with a wide, little gentle loosener. He has bowled fantastically well this week.
Nice carry through to the keeper there, straight a bit down the leg. And Jeff Brewer is opening the batting for rest of the world. Plays cricket for Masagami. You can see he's a bit ginger. Looks like he's hurt his groin. He came into the game with that niggle, so he'll have to grin and bear it. He's opening the batting with Bradley Gerard Harrison. I think he's from up north of England.
Nicely played there by Brewer. Just knocking it down to point for a single.
Two very experienced teams.
As we look at our stump camera, fantastic innovation here from our production team. So, huge game here, must win for both teams.
684 LMS matches between all the English players, so a lot of experience there. Another wide one, that's costly, that'll be 3. And not the best start from Mohan. He's getting good shape in, but he's just starting off too straight there.
That's better. Big appeal. The umpire saying not out. Bit high. Not the worst shot, bit high though.
Possibly hit him outside the line. It's a good stride in there by Bradley.
So 1 over complete. The score is 8 for naught. Jeff Bruere 4 of 3. Rayleigh Jared Harrison 4 of 3. So opening the bowling, Matt Parkinson. Just as we look at Jeff Bruere's stats, massive 389 games, averaging 39, 46 50s. National ranking of 202. Quality player. A lot's going to depend on him, yeah.
Matt Parkinson's got a strike rate of 20, so that's pretty useful stuff. He's on the money first up.
Hit away, down 2, long off. Just be a single. So England are going to need Matt Parkinson to settle into a spell early on.
The ground staff have done a wonderful job. They gave the outfield, the inner ring, a quick mow this morning. The green grass is coming out. It's looking splendid. Nairobi Gymkhana. Oh, appeal there for LBW. It's a loose delivery there. Well stopped by wicketkeeper Ben Rogers.
Definitely going down there. Flipped away to mid-wicket, just be a single. So fantastic scenes yesterday here at the Gymkhana with the Kenyan under-23 team winning a close game against Pakistan.
Incredible scenes, Ross.
Just nicely bowled there from Matt Parkinson. That's the line and length.
We're getting into the business end of the tournament. It's been a fantastic week of cricket so far. It's a big shout out to the LMS kit department. All the players look splendid. Rest of the world in their flashy pink. England in their blue and red really do look the part out there, representing their countries.
$14 for knots after 2.
Wrapped on the
Big
pads.
Big appeal. Oh, man, Belusi thought he had his man. Have a look at that.
It's pretty wide of the crease. It's angling in. I think it's going to go on to hit, but I think it might have just been outside the line, Ross.
I think that's right, Bjorn. Good call there from the umpire. This is good bowling this from Balusu. England will be happy with the start. No boundary so far. very good this from Balusu. It's going to be interesting to see Andrew Turner, how he gets through this game. He did niggle his hamstring yesterday. Oof. It's well bowled. Outside edge, runs down to a vacant third man. The first boundary of the innings for the rest of the world.
It's called as leg byes.
It's fantastic bowling here from the big speedster. So 3 overs complete, 22 for naught. Jeff Brouwer, 7 of 7. Harrison, 9 of 10. Look at the stump cam here. It's actually got a bit of bat on that. Outside edge there. So
Won't be happy with that.
So Matt Parkinson into a second over. Get away to the man on the point boundary, just a single. Shiv Patel going to need a big game from him today. Quality all-rounder. He's had a great tournament this week. It's good this from Matt Parkinson. Settled nicely into his rhythm.
I'd like to see Bradley just try and work that into the covers for one there. It's a bit too defensive. He's been in for a while now, so should be seeing it well. Well, that's loose there from Parkinson. Is it going to go? No, just stop short of the boundary.
So leg byes signalled.
That's better from Brad. Comes down the track, punches it into the covers. Just the one, but rotating the strike. He's had 3 dot balls. He needs to get that strike rate up into the 150s. The main thing is they haven't lost any wickets yet. Sitting a good platform here. Inside edge. Brewer just losing his shape there. Well bowled by Parkinson.
So 27 for naught after 4. So first bowling change of the day. Blake van der Linde into the attack. Right arm medium. Clever bowler. Bowls a heavy ball. So a big game needed from him today. As we mentioned earlier, this is a must-win game. The winner of this will finish second in this pool, Pool A. Fantastic view from the stump cam.
Should be a couple of yards in the gap. Bit of work for Mohan to do. Just having a look at the English lineup today. We've got Andrew Turner, Ben Rogers, Blake van der Linde, David Wood, Harry Kaloran, Matt Parkinson, Mohan Balusu and Shiv Patel. So a formidable lineup here for England. And quality players. Blake is on the money again. It's just a single. England won't mind that too much.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. It's a great start by Blake van der Linde.
So this is a must-win match in Pool A between England and rest of the world. England are currently on 24 points. And rest of the world are on 20 points. It's maximum points you can get per game is 10. And that's... Ross will take us through how they get to 10 there.
So 6 for the win. There's 2 winning or losing bonus points that go to either team. And then there's... Obviously each team gets the 2 clothing bonus points.
Which is guaranteed in this tournament as they all look superb.
Absolutely right, Bjorn.
And then how does the table work? If the teams are tied on points, which potentially could happen if rest of the world win and England take the losing bonus points, and they will both end up on 28 points in the table then, Ross?
It goes to wins in the tournament, I believe.
Wins first.
And then net run rate.
Then net run rate, and then world ranking. That sounds about fair.
So good bowling this from van der Linde. So one would say even Stevens here, Bjorn. Rest of the world haven't been able to get away. No wickets for the England team just yet. 33 for naught after 5. So the schedule today following this is the big game, Australia against South Africa. And then the last game of the day, the UAE taking on the local team, Kenya.
Australia, South Africa is a top of the table clash in Pool B. And the winner of that will finish top. Australia on 30 points and South Africa on 28. England and the rest of the world both on 2 wins. So that win will come into play if they both end up on 28 points and rest of the world win, which will take rest of the world through to the semi-finals. So all to play for here this morning. Nairobi Gymkhana for England and rest of the world.
Cut away into the gap. Matt Parkinson gets around.
Some of these players for rest of the world were not selected for their countries. And they've got a lot to prove out here to the selectors. Gerard Harrison is one of them from England. As he works that into the covers for just the one.
So at what stage, Bjorn, do these two need to put their foot on the gas? A few calculated risks need to be taken, one feels?
Not yet. I think they could start running a bit harder, but I see that it looks like Jeff Brewer is carrying a bit of a niggle. A little bit too many dots at the moment, but that's just good bowling from England as well. I think they'll wait for the second 10. It's when they're heading into the Shah stands. Oh, he's gone. That's
outside edge.
A loose shot there from Jeff Brewer. So pressure is building, it seems, on the batters.
Oof, it's really good bowling this from Shiv Patel.
Sharp work behind the stumps as well from young Ben Rogers.
So 37 for naught after 5.
5 or 6.
6, sorry. Projected score 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't read too much into that at the moment, but the rest of the world guys do need to up the ante here a bit.
1 or 2 overs could change very quickly. If, pick their overs once they're feeling comfortable to go aerial. They need to take on the bowlers, take on these short boundaries. 65 meters out there to the boundary. Brad on strike. He's on 15 off 18.
Nice shot, hit down to long on. Harry Kaloran will tidy that up. Just be a single. This England team are going to hope they can do one better than the men's team, the England men's team last night. They were completely outplayed against India. In the T20 World Cup, Saturday should be a cracker. South Africa against India.
Who's your money on for that, Ross, for the final of the ICC World Cup?
Proteas all the way, buddy.
They'll have to play well. It's a strong Indian side. Wrapped on the pads. Big appeals. Going down leg.
So Harrison seems to have a tendency of planting that front foot. He's been hit on the pads a few times today. Good bowling this from Van der Linde. 7 overs, 41 for naught. Jeff Brewer 16 off 17 and Bradley Harrison 16 off 20. Fantastic to see the team sponsors Target Ovarian Cancer and Infinity. As we look there, third umpire. South Africans made their way to the ground early. And the rest of the world dressing room.
It's well struck, but straight to the fielder. I think that's Harry Kaloran out there, captain of England. Looks like he's warming up for a bowl.
Yeah, quality off spinner, quality batter. He's led his team so well this week. Cut away. The cover fence.
Don't seem to be finding the gaps, these two batsmen at the moment. Just dealing in singles.
What score do you think the rest of the world are going to be happy with here, Bjorn?
I think they need nothing less than 170 on this beautiful wicket that the ground staff have prepared. Moses, the head groundsman here, has done an absolutely fantastic job. 2 weeks ago, this field was flooded by torrential rains in Nairobi. And looks like one of the fielder down there has injured himself. It's Blake van der Linde. He just needed a little bit of love from his teammates to recognize that he has put his body on the line there for him. Once he got the high five, he looks right as rain. So I can see a little bit of frustration creeping into the game of Brad. I can see he's looking for the boundaries now, which is good. Just doesn't need to panic yet. 46 without loss. I set a good platform. They do need to explode in the next 10. Oh, it's sharp again from Rogers behind the stumps. And well bowled by Shiv Patel. He's gone for just 9 off his 2 overs.
So 46 for naught after 8.
Let's have a look at this fielding by Blake. Puts his body on the line here. What a dive. And I think he's landed on the ball and crushed his rib a bit there.
What an athlete. Fantastic fielding there from the big guy.
It's not easy when you, 6'2", get down there. Great slide by van der Linde.
So the England captain, Harry Killorn, into the bowling attack. Set out down the ground. One bounce into the advertising boards.
Now, Brad has been looking to be a bit more aggressive these last couple balls, I've noticed. And I think they're going to take on Harry here. Doesn't get quite as much bounce as Shiv. Easier to play through the line. What's he going to do here? Dropped it short, and that's another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries here. That's loose from the captain of England. That's not good enough.
So Killorn under pressure now. 2 boundaries and 2 balls, just dragging a bit short. Harrison getting onto it quickly.
50 up for rest of the world. It's just what they needed. Oh, that's a good delivery from Harry. His sharp cricketer, and just changes the angle there for the batters. He's always thinking about it. It's very wide of the crease there. It's almost a no ball. Great delivery. Let's watch how wide he goes here again.
That's good bowling. Good comeback here from the captain.
Very good comeback. Good thinking. Cricket.
So now Jeff Brewer, it's a big ball, so he's going to be targeting Harry, one feels. Cut away to cover, just be a single. So 10 off the first over from Harry Killorn. Score is 56 for naught after 9.
So Bradley moved to 29 off 27. So for the first time in this match, his strike rate's above 100 and it's heading the right direction, which is good news for the rest of the world. I think he's just finding the timing of the pitch. Seems to be settled in nicely now. So 1 over to go before we change ends. Projected score still only 124, but good intent from these 2 batters now. Blake van der Linde will come bowl the last over from this end.
That's been a good spell from him so far. So look to continue building the pressure. Slashed away. There's a man down at third man. He'll cut it off. So weather conditions here with Gymkhana absolutely ideal for cricket. Around 20 degrees now. Highs of around 24 later in the day. No wind today.
Oh,
It's down the ground.
I thought that was going to go all the way, but he hasn't quite timed it.
Yep.
It's the 5th day of this wicket. It's not playing quite as true as it was on day 1, but it's still an absolute belter. There will be a few small cracks, and
This is good from Blake.
it is a bit dry, so there are a few fragments coming off the pitch. Blake's bowled well. He's only gone for 12. He's into his 3rd over here. Brad on strike for the rest of the world. It's a lovely shot. I don't think they're going to stop that one. He saved his legs. He didn't move from the crease. He didn't bother running. He knew it, struck it straight out the middle. What a shot. Let's have a look at that again.
It's like the slow ball from Blake. Slapped down the ground. Straight as an arrow. Went like a tracer bullet.
It's a bit like Carlos Alcaraz, forehand there. Last ball of the over. Short. Smothered onto the leg side. Just the one. have a change of ends now. 10 overs from one end and last man stands. And bowl the 10 overs from the other end. Speed things up. Quick game's a good game. Score is 64 without loss after 10. Projected score 128. And what a platform these two openers have set. But now I think the time has come for them to really let loose. They've got 8 wickets in hand. They've got license to thrill now, Russ.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. We've still got a strong batting lineup to come. Big hitters in their ranks. Looking forward to seeing Nishant Kishore bowl later today. Quality all-rounder. Difficult bowler to get away, so the rest of the world will need a big effort from him in the field. So Harry Kaloran going to bowl his second over from the Javanshire Shah end. Bradley Harrison's moved to 35 off 20. And Jeff Brewer 20 off 22. Good feeling there from David Wood. He's at cut corner. So England's over 8. Really good at the moment. Got through their first 10 in under half an hour. Hit down the ground, a few bounces too long on. Shiv Patel down there, so just a single. So good start here by Harry Kaloran. This was very good from the England captain. They'll be very happy with singles. As long as they can minimise the boundary count, they're going to keep the rest of the world batters under pressure. So hit down to square leg. Matt Parkinson will tidy that up. There's a man at square leg. Matt Parkinson puts in the dive. It's gone for 4. Looks like he's in a bit of pain. I hope he's okay. Harrison onto that quickly, pulled away. Oof. Valiant effort there from Matt Parkinson.
Matt Parkey doesn't look too good there. They've done a little bit of physio for the lad.
Great to see him back up. So 11 overs complete. Score is 72 for naught.
I think he'll be all right. A few of the players needing a little bit of rehab with some physiotherapy, I think, after this match to get them ready for a possible semi-final. So Shiv Patel coming on for his third, probably being the pick of the bowlers for me for England today. That's gone high. This could be out. There's three fielders going. It's right in the middle of them in the Bermuda Triangle there. Just lost. I thought that was going to be a catch. Somehow managed to just disappear between the three fielders, converging. Shiv Patel really is on the money today. What an all-rounder. What a find for England.
Absolutely. Way down the ground to long on, just a single. So Bradley Harrison a few hits away from his 50. Very good this prof, Shiv Patel.
Deserves a 50. It's been a well-paced innings. He started off a bit slowly, was circumspect up front, but he stepped it up a gear now. It's Brewer on strike. He's looking to attack. That's a lovely shot.
Here's the gap between Longwell fan and man on the cover fence.
I think Shiv Patel was trying to draw him forward there. Tossed it up, but Brewer equal to it. Rocked back, picked the length early. And tall man himself. Could be a few more. A few hobbles out there. We definitely need to get the physio out at the end of this innings to give a little bit of rehab to some of the lads. I think they'll need the magic spray. So it looks like we're going to have a substitute for England. I think Hendrik Kruger's getting ready to come in as Bradley is on 42 or 34. He'll be retiring soon once he either go out or he's going to get his 50 in the next few balls, one way or the other. A little bit of a delay in play here. The umpires just need to keep the game moving. Quick game's a good game.
So Lauren, it's his third over. 18 so far.
Oh, so quick behind the stumps there. Ben Rogers.
Reminds me of a young Dion Briggs back in the day.
It's in the gap. Should be 4.
Great shot there from Randy Harrison.
Takes him to 46. Just 4 short of his 50.
Interesting tactic from all the spinners this week. All opting to bowl right arm round. Good comeback there from Lauren. Just a single out to deep mid wicket. Short. Jeff Brewer laid back on it, smashed it over square leg for a maximum. It's a big shot. It's the pavilion.
Taking a liking to Mr. Kaloran.
Dragging it down. Jeff Brewer quickly onto it.
He's played that off middle. It's a much better delivery from Harry.
Oh no.
It's also looking pretty ginger out there at
So 13 overs
third
complete.
man.
97 for naught.
Projected score now up to 149. It's heading in the right direction for rest of the world. I think England will be pretty confident of chasing down anything that the ROW put on the scoreboard, but I think they'd prefer to keep it under 160. Ross?
Absolutely right there, Bjorn. They do bat deep. So Van der Linde into his final over, just 17 runs off his 3 so far. So it's been a great spell so far from the big guy. Just getting his fielders in the right position. So a crucial 7 overs here for both teams. It's good bowling this. Clip down to deep mid wicket. David Wood, tidy that up. Looks like he's been told to warm up. Right arm, gentle medium bowler he is. He was on a hat-trick yesterday.
It's 4 more.
Great shot there from Jeff Brewer. Smashed away down to backward point. Few bounces into the grandstand.
It's going to be interesting to see who the next 2 batters are for rest of the world. Both these openers nearing their 50s as they accelerate. So new batters are going to have to... Run rate should slow down again technically.
It's got to be Hendrik Kruger and Leandro Lubber.
It's in the gap again.
Smashed away. Through point. So Jeff Brewer, he's had enough now. He's swinging hard. He moves to 49 of 32. Fantastic camera work there from our team. So the keeper Rogers coming up to stand at the stumps just to build a bit of pressure here. Slow ball from Van der Linde. There's a man out there at long off. He cuts it off. So that's 50 for Jeff Brouwer. Well batted.
Fantastic knock. These opening pair have done superbly well. I think he's going to go straight to the physio table. A few niggles there. He'll have to do some bowling for rest of the world later. It's a very slow walk out. The batter's already at the crease and he hasn't left the pitch yet. Look at that. Figures of his. Fantastic stuff. 4 4s, 1 6. 150 strike rate. You can't ask more than that. It's short. Pulled away. It should just be 1. They're looking for 2. Could be close here.
Big appeal there.
Have a look at that replay. I'm not sure. He looked like he was going to make it easily, but I don't know if he slid his bat in. I think the umpire's in the best position to judge that.
It's not the angle we need, but...
Now you need that side angle camera there. That's good fielding.
Good arm, good throw, good release.
Let's have a look.
Maybe, yeah.
Put his bat down very late there. Needed to have a slow-mo. Too tight for me to call off that replay. But his bat was late to come down, so possibly...
Yep.
No, I know.
So 2 new batters at the crease now. Hendrik Kruger, Leander Lubber. Score now 109 after 14. So crucial few overs here for the England bowlers. David Wood, right arm, medium. He's going to have to settle into his spell early on. There's 2 dangerous batters here at the crease here. Smashed away. It's great fielding there.
Hendrik Kruger was just admiring his shot there. Thought it was going over the ropes for all his money, and fantastic work in the deep there. I think it's Van der Linde again. Suddenly realized he had to run for that.
Yeah.
So the big Lee on strike. Absolute monster of a man.
It's a fantastic shot. He's cut that over point for 6.
He's built more like a centre for the Springboks than a cricketer. He's got absolutely huge shoulders.
Tell you what, beyond that, wasn't a bad ball. It has just been absolutely smoked over point for 6.
Let's have a look at this again.
Nicely bowled. It's out to cover. Wayne Belusi fumbles. I'm going to get back for 2. It's a little bit sloppy there from the big man. Oof. Nicely bowled from Wood. Clips off his legs too. Deep at wicket. They'll get back for 2. It's great to see Matt Parkinson back on the field. So look at Hendrik Kruger's stats. 74 games. Great shot down the ground. That's flown over, long on, into the side screen. Fantastic hitting here from Lubber. Wasn't a bad ball. If you look at that again. What a shot. Held the pose. See the Nairobi skyline in the background. So the England team under pressure here. Back to Hendrik Kruger's stats. Averaging 31. Is better play than that. Just 12 50s and no hundreds as of yet. So Shiv Patel, the new man into the bowling attack. If you look at Lubba's stats, just 24 games, strikes at 200, a best of 68, and averaging 65. So he's a quality player. So Shiv Patel into his fourth over, just 21 so far off his spell. Big over needed here for his team. Just missed his line length. Hendrik Kruger absolutely dealt with that. Smashed it over cow corner. A flick of the wrists. Ominous scenes here for the England team. Just slightly short. Hendrik Kruger quickly onto it. So Shiv Patel under pressure here. The leg by there. So the projector score now at 173. Smashed away down to long off the fielder, won't get around to cut it off. So another boundary in the over for the rest of the world. So they're flying along here. The Gymkhana.
England under a bit of pressure. Going at easy over 10 and over at the moment, so I think they're on course for plus 170, Ross.
Absolutely right, Beyond. These batsmen are in some ominous form. Nice shot down the ground. Just a single. So Shiv Patel, one ball left in his spell. Hendrik Kruger on strike. Smashed away. The man will get around. I'm not sure if his foot touched the boundary rope.
Very good sportsmanship there from the England players.
So 4 to end the over. Score moves to 142 of 16. Hendrik Kruger 11 of 4. Leander Lubba smashing it over 300%. Strike rate 21 of 6.
Well done to David Wood there from England, signalling that it was a 4, helping the umpires out.
So good to see Matt Parkinson back into the bowling attack after that dive earlier. Let's look at the bowling figures. Balusu, he's got 2 left, just 11 from his first 2. Matt Parkinson's been very good, 8 of his 2. Blake van der Linde has finished his spell, 0 for 29. Shiv Patel, 0 for 36 of his 4. Harry Kaloran, 31 of his 3. And David Wood just the 1 over, 1 for 17. If you are joining this broadcast for the first time, this is the Last Man Stands World Cup here in Nairobi at the Gymkhana. The rest of the world taking on England. A must-win game here in Pool A. The winner will finish second and qualify for the finals day tomorrow. The schedule for today following this is going to be Australia taking on South Africa. All to play for there. Top of the table clash. And then the UAE against the home team Kenya. in the last game of the day. So hit
England
away at the boundary for Leander Lubber.
England need a wicket share just to build their morale and get a bit of momentum going into this when they're batting. It's been all rest of the world the last 5-6 overs. They need a punch back here, Ross.
Need a counter punch beyond.
They need a counter punch, Ross, exactly. You said it. Parky, can you do it for us?
That's a fantastic shot. He's held the pose. And that's
Oh, my
disappeared.
word. What a shot.
What a shot into the side screen.
He hardly had any... It's not a shot in anger there. It was just a punch.
So there was no counter punch there.
No counter punch. Parky's a clever batsman, a bowler. He always seems to pick up wickets.
What a shot there.
Great camera work from our production crew. Just got better and better as the week's gone on. Fantastic stuff to Timothy and Rifat Hasib. Oh no.
It's in the air. There's a man under it. It's Harry Kaloran. Takes a simple catch.
There's the counter punch, Ross.
Absolutely right there, Beyond.
And they needed that, and I said Parky was the man to do it, and he delivered once again. Still looking a bit down. Needs a high five. He's just taken a wicket. Just rolls his wrist there, takes the pace off. Clever bowling.
In the end, a simple catch for the England captain.
Safe as houses.
Absolutely.
Didn't look like dropping it at all. Well batted there, Leander Lubber, 31 from just 9. What a strike rate, 344, 2 fours, 3 sixes. Looks like Michael Page is the new batter in. Michael Davies, sorry.
So crucial wicket there for England. Lubber was looking dangerous. Look at these stats for Michael Davies. Just 7 games, scored 102 runs, average of 34 and striking at 143.
Nice time to come in. He's got license to thrill. He'll have a few sighters and then try and pick up where Leander left.
That's good bowling from Matt Parkinson. So ideally here, you want to give Michael Davies a single here, get him on strike for the next over. I think they've got to look to bowl the majority of the remaining balls of this innings at Michael Davies and not Hendry Kruger. Good shot down the ground. There is a man at long on, Harry Kaloran. Tidy that up. It's just a single to end the over. So 153 for 1 after 17. 15 balls to go here for the rest of the world. And this all too playful clash. Looks like Mohan Balisu back into the bowling attack. So Nishan Kishore got his pads on, the all-rounder from the rest of the world. Based in Johannesburg from Natal. Fantastic guy. As we look in, all the spectators starting to arrive. The hospitality here at the club has been fantastic this week. So if you're in and around the area, please pop down for a milkshake. It's good bowling, good start there from Balisu.
I needed that to get the new batter in. It's always difficult coming to the crease and hitting from word go.
I reckon if England will be happy with restricting the rest of the world to about 165, I think that'll be the target, I reckon, for England. Well bowled from Balusu. Great lines. A good area there. Nice looking shot there from Hendrik Kruger. Punched down the ground to long off. Blake van der Linde will tidy that up. So 2 balls to go in the over. Been a great over here for England from Belasu. Edged, slashed away. There's a man down there at third man. Cuts it off. So, no boundaries in this over. Just what the England team need now. A few tight overs to finish. So Hendrik Kruger, the big man on strike. Nicely played off his legs.
He's batted very well. I've been impressed with Hendrik Kruger. We saw him at the Indian Super Series and he really battled out there. But seems to have found some form here at the Nairobi Gymkhana for rest of the world. 13 from 6. It's a different player.
So 2 overs to go here at the Gymkhana. Blake van Linde's girlfriend and his mom. Fantastic to have them on tour. I believe his son will be around somewhere also. He's had a great time. So Matt Parkinson into his 4th over. Been very good today. 1 for 19 so far. Big finish required from him here. Well bowled. Hit down to deep mid wicket. David Wood will tidy that up.
This could be a run out.
Good fielding.
Sent back, wisely so. Nine balls left. 174 the projected score.
Hit away to long on. Harry Cloran will tidy that up. So just 2 singles so far in the over. Good start here by Matt Parkinson.
Kruger looks like he's targeting the leg side here, Ross.
In the air. It's going to fall safely. David Wood get around and cut it off. So we'll get back for 2.
$161. This is a good total for rest of the world. Something to bowl at already. We've still got a few balls to go.
It's a great shot. It's in the air. It's disappeared over mid-wicket for a maximum. Hendrik Kruger, superb timing there from the big man. Matt Parkinson just missing his length.
You could see him giving himself room there, Kruger. Just opening that front foot there a bit. It is so he could free his arms. Would have liked to have seen Parky push that one wide. Wide of off stump there. It was just too straight. Paid the price. So new balls required.
So big last ball here from Matt Parkinson. He's going to need a counter punch here. Is he going to do this for his team beyond?
Oh, I think so, Ross. That looks close.
Be given.
Oh, Ross Kaywood. Commentator's curse. He called it. Curse or...
Let's look at that again.
Nostradamus just picked it up there. You saw it coming, Ross. Just what England needed as well.
Good decision there from Darshak.
I think so, Ross. I think that was hitting top of middle.
Absolutely right.
What a knock from Hendrik Kruger, though. I think now Mr. Hollywood's coming into bat. Nishan Kishore, the lifeblood of the rest of the world. A character on the scene.
There we go. 121 games, 733 runs, averaging just 15, but strikes at 88. Best of 50 and just 150 to his name.
Chest out, stomach in.
So Balusu going to bowl the final over of the innings.
That's a good fight back from England here. They needed those couple wickets just to give them a bit of morale boost. So at one stage when Leander was batting with Kruger there, didn't look pretty for them.
Yep. Pretty in pink. So the big speed stat.
Charging in, yeah.
Hit down the ground, too long off.
I think England will be very happy if they can keep rest of the world under 173, 174. They'll be ecstatic with that effort.
So Hollywood just asking for marking his guard. Looks like he's going for middle. He's going to have to just, no sighters yet. He's going to have to swing hard, bats on ball.
Yeah, I think they can keep them. The projected score is 175. England, if they bat well, they should be able to chase that down. But runs on the board always build pressure, Russ.
Very true, beyond runs on the board in effectively a knockout game. Scoreboard pressure has weird and wonderful things to people.
Big match temperament plays a big part in these type of games. A lot on the line here. Nishan Kishore is just creeping out of his crease there a little bit to get a bit closer to the ball, pitch of the ball. What a peach of a delivery there. That's beat him all ends up there. It's gone over middle and off.
Mohan Balusu showing all his class.
Oh, I don't know how that didn't bowl him.
Unbelievable scenes here with the Gymkhana.
He just needs a straight one here. I think he's got him. Oh, it's an outside edge. No. It's just beaten the bat again. I think Malusi must come around the wicket here and bowl a Yorker. Oh, I thought he had him there. So good stuff from the big man, Mohan Malusu. Look at those figures there. Fantastic bowling from him.
Swing and a miss there. So fantastic final over here from England.
Kept them under 170. That is huge for the England team. What a finish from them. Look at those figures from Mohan. Talk us through it, Ross.
4 overs, no maidens, 16 runs. Unlucky not to get a wicket. So fantastic end there for England. We're going to take a break here in the commentary box and we'll be back for the England run chase in a few minutes.
A few of the Australians, just having a look at the wicket there. They're up next against last man stand South Africa. What should be a humdinger of a match to decide who tops Pool B. The winner of last man stands SA versus Australia will face the winner of rest of the world versus England match. So really are at the business end of the tournament. Nick Murphy's out there having a look at where he's going to bowl the ball. He's been in phenomenal form this year. He does have the ball on a string, it seems. Looks like Leander Liver is going to be opening the bowling for South Africa. And Ben Rogers is opening the batting. He's not on strike. Just trying to have a look and see who's his opening partner. Got the helmet on. It's looks like it could be David Wood.
So we're underway. The England run chase. Leander Liver. Nicely played by David Wood. Swept down to backward square leg. Oh, not great feeling there from Avi. And 4 runs to David Wood. Good start here for England. Nice shot that. So Avi not getting down there. It's not going to be... Captain's not going to be happy with that. Good shot there from David Wood. Out to long off. Get back for 2. That's good running from Ben Rogers. Running to the danger end. So beyond, I think we're in for a thrilling run chase here.
It's a fantastic batting lineup that England has at their disposal.
Full toss. Help down the ground to long on.
It's a good idea this from rest of the world opening with Laba. Change things up a bit. But it is a concern that Jeff Brewer is not opening the bowling, possibly due to injury, or is it tactics, Ross? We'll find out soon.
So Ben Rogers on strike. Oof, played a miss.
Good line and length there from Liver. Pushed it through a bit quicker. Ben Rogers got a batting average of 44. A useful player.
It's well bowled from Liver. Nice and full. Up down to mid-wicket for a single. So first over done. 8 for naught.
Great start by England. Let's have a look at David Wood's stats there. 63 matches, 2,500 runs, average of 132. Ridiculous stuff. Strike rate of 180. This boy can play. Best of 67. 37 50s. There's Ben Rogers. No slouch himself. Strike rate of 193. 9 50s. He's a class act.
Absolutely right beyond.
Not sure about that moustache though.
So must have been the Australian influence.
Good man, Ben Rogers.
Hollywood into the attack. Nishan, Hollywood, Kishore.
He's
right on medium.
deceptively effective bowler. He's It's the pick of the bowler for the rest of the world yesterday against Bangladesh. He only went for around 20 runs. And there's 4 overs.
It's good running from the England openers.
So which team does David Wood play for in the UK, Ross?
Plays for a team called the American Pie Chuckers in Wimbledon.
I've heard of them before, yes.
Yeah.
Good side.
Great side. Been around the LMS circuit for about 15 odd years. I think they've won 10 league titles.
It's a good arm there to the keeper. Malcolm Faddy's got the gloves on.
They had a good winter recruiting. Signed Eugene Berger, who's the mayor of Rains Park. He's playing for them this year. He jumped ship from my team, the Barbars, because he wasn't getting a game.
Oh, it's tough to crack the nod. I know there's quite a few disappointed people that always on a Monday morning are checking their WhatsApp to see if they've been selected. And it's an inside edge there from David Wood. Nishan Kishore just seems to have that knack of causing problems. Players look to get after him, but it's not easy. It's good areas.
Oh, he's got it on a string. He just can land it on a length all the time. He spends hours in the nets. Oh, well played.
It's in the gap. Hendrik Kruger does the work. He's playing with a broken finger, he told us this morning.
Yep.
Probably just sprained though, Russ. Just moving their field around, the extra cover. Oh, that's in the air. Is it 6? Henry Kruger's under it. No, he had enough legs. Great shot from Ben Rogers. He's just flicked it off his legs.
Absolute timing of the shot there from the young man. Let's watch that again. Down on one knee. Just over Henry Kruger's head.
Tomorrow we're playing on the strip just to the right of where we are today. And if we were playing there now, he would have been in a bit of trouble.
So good start here for England. 18 from 2 overs, 151 off 90 balls.
It just settles the nerves, doesn't it? A good start like this.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. England are going to make sure they take the game deep.
Well, they're going at 9 and over. Required run rate's only 8, so fantastic stuff by the Englishman.
So Jeff Brewer into the attack. Nicely run down to third man by David Wood.
David Wood, 9 from 6. Ben Rogers, 10 from 5. Some adjustments for the left-hander to the field. Just move the extra cover a bit wider. But square it. Oh, it's a loose delivery.
Helped on its way down to a vacant fine leg for another boundary for Ben Rogers.
Let's have a look at this again. It's very well played, actually. Just needed to get a little bit bat on it. It's the problems that a left-hand, right-hand batting pair create for bowlers. He's definitely bowling off a shortened run up here, Brewer. That was a much better delivery there. I was late on that, was Rogers. Great camera angle there from production team.
Hit away. It's a great shot there by Ben Rogers. That'll run away to the fence for 4. Unbelievable scenes here for the England team.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. Could be 4 more. Big over this for England.
Fantastic batting here from the left-hander. He races to 18 off 8. So 31 after 3. The England team flying along here. Required rate of 138 off 85 balls.
Going at 10 and over. Required run rate just 8.12.
So David Wood on strike. There's a happy England dressing room. So as we look at the Australians, they've arrived for their big clash against South Africa. Fantastic shot there from David Wood, just opening the face, running it down to third man for another boundary. So 35 already. As we look at the Australians, getting ready for their big clash against South Africa. All to play for. Top of the table clash in Pool B. That winner will top the group. Nicely played by David Wood. There is a man on the cover fence. It'll just be a single. So it's very good this from England. Hit away to the cover boundary by David Wood. So beyond any news from the South African change room about their lineup today?
I did have that up just now. Just give me a second, Ross. Alright, so it looks like they've picked Brian Ellis, Dan Poulton, Gerald Pike, Ian Grobler, JG Ardendorf, Justin Gamble, Kieran Foss, Sheldon Mungrew. So it looks like Lesejo and Jandre are sitting out today. I think they played yesterday.
It's a formidable lineup that. They have the luxury of sitting 2 players of that quality out. A lucky team. Oof, inside edge. They'll get back for 2. Can't coach that, Beyond.
No comments on the scorebook. No fielders there, Ross. One for the highlights reel.
A quadruple cliche there, Beyond. It's been coming all week. So final ball here. Big appeal there from Hollywood. Darshak not having any of that. So 5 overs complete. The score is 47 for naught. David Wood, 19 of 11. Ben Rogers, 28 of 14.
Wasn't going over the stumps, but possibly sliding well down leg side. Ross, let's have a look at the straight on. Inside edge.
Inside edge. Hit the cover off it. So Jeff Brewer.
Brewer needs a better over. He went for 13 in his first. He needs to bounce back strong here. The rest of the world need to break through. Don't know where they're going to get it from. At the moment, these two look well set at the crease. Difficult times here for ROW. Thank you to the staff at Gymkhana Nairobi. We've just been served our morning tea. They really are looking well here at the Gymkhana Nairobi Club. That sounded good off the bat, but it'll just be one.
Yeah, nicely played from David Wood. He's looking in good form. So if England win here beyond, they'll play the top team on Pool B. So the winner of SA versus Australia live tomorrow.
So probably South Africa, Ross. Where's Rob Stevenson when you need him?
Exactly.
I'm sure he's got different plans and ideas. What's going to happen later? Can't wait for that match.
Yeah, so
50 up for England.
UK time, 10:30 tomorrow morning, that game.
It's a lovely shot. What a shot. That's the shot of the day for young Ben Rogers.
Unbelievable scenes here. It's great batting from the young man. He's looked quality all week. So look at that again.
It's just...
Brea just missing his length slightly.
He's just carved that like a Sunday roast, Ross.
Into the gap. Smashed into the advertising boards. Cut away. Outside edge. It'll run away for 4 more.
No luck for the bowler on that occasion. Thick outside edge. I don't think he meant it to go there. Let's have another look. Definitely not.
Can't coach that. No fielders there.
Why aren't there fielders there? There should be a third man, Ross.
It's too wide.
I'd like to see a wide angle shot if we've got one there. Refat by. Just to have a look. Just can't. We're hidden by the trees there. The third man region. Oh, it's in the gap. It should be 4 more.
So Ben Rogers on absolute fire today.
It takes him to 40 of 17 balls. England showing their class this morning.
So 62 after 6. Now just 107 off 70 balls. So Henry Kruger, big man from Johannesburg, into the bowling attack. Right arm off spin. Bowls it quickly through the air. Just getting his fielders in the right positions. Nicely played by David Wood out to the cover boundary.
The rest of the world looking a little bit deflated here. They're not sure where this wicket's going to come from. They need to keep fighting.
Thanks for pouring my tea, Beyond.
Anytime, Ross. Just 1 sugar this morning, please, Ross. 3 sugars is not healthy. Oh, half a chance there. But it's not to be, as it wraps into the last man stands banner there.
This is great batting from Ben Rogers.
So they're putting on a masterclass here.
Oof.
Not far away from the big man. Henna, they call him, Hendrik Kruger.
Full toss. Down the ground. Long on will cut that off. So Ben Rogers races to 45 of 20 balls. David Wood playing the anchoring role.
And Shiv Patel, I think, is the next man in. It's well bowled. It's a great delivery.
So 7 overs complete. The score is 68 for naught. Ben Rogers 45 of 20. David Wood 23 of 15 and 101 off 65 balls for the England team to book their place in finals day.
Now that's the best over we've seen today from the rest of the world. Just 6 runs coming off it. Every other over's gone for 10 or more. The Aussie supporters.
Danny Batra brought his whole family out for a holiday. Cricketer, fantastic scenes. There's Kirsty, one of our umpires. She's got a day off. Shot there by Ben Rogers down the ground. Long on will get it off. Nice
Clobbered
shot.
that. Saves his legs. Doesn't bother running.
Absolute disdain there from David Wood.
Beautiful cricket shot.
Didn't even move.
Ben Rogers loved it so much, he's just given him a hug. I'd like to see a replay of that hug. That is a fantastic cricket shot. And that's what the hug was all about. I think Ben Rogers was in awe of that.
So it's good batting this from England. In complete control of this run chase. So Ben Rogers 1 hits away from another 50 for him this week. He's batted well at the top of the order for the England team. It's good batting this from Hollywood. Even better running from the England openers. So final ball to go here and Hollywood's over. Nicely played down the ground by Ben Rogers.
Going for 2.
It's good fielding there from Lubba.
Jeez. That's almost taken Kishore's head off. I think Woody saw who was fielding that ball, and it was Big Lee, and rightly said no for the second there. What an arm from Lubba.
Gun arm that.
And went like a tracer bullet.
He's an absolute beast of a man.
Watch this, watch Kishore here. Whoa, that was close. We could have had a serious injury there. That was coming straight for his mush. He's done well to stop it, Kishore.
Good hands from him.
That's one for the highlights reels, boys.
Absolutely right beyond. So Henny Kruger.
So well batted to Ben Rogers there, 50 up for the youngster. Correction, he's on 49. I thought that was his 50. Just have to check with our official scorers there.
That'll be his 50. So well batted, Ben Rogers. Just what his team needed. So Shiv Patel walks to the crease. So 50 of 24 balls, struck to 208. 7 fours and a 6. So well batted, young man. Big knock in a crucial game. Great sportsmanship there from the rest of the world. Fielder giving him a high five. That's what we like to see here at Last Man Stands. Camaraderie, friendships, good cricket, and great tours.
These memories will last a lifetime for the lads. I think it's been a wonderful atmosphere and environment for all the players. Yeah, leave a lasting legacy in their memories, and hopefully as well with the young Kenyans around Nairobi.
Full toss, hit away into the gap. And that's another boundary for David Wood.
He must be close to his 50 as well now.
32. He's batted fantastically well.
Just shows how quickly Ben Rogers was striking. I thought they were on par there. Well, it's a tough decision there. I thought it only went past the wide line there. Once it went past the stumps, I thought it a bit of a harsh call there for Kruger.
Slaps away. Absolute disdain from David Wood.
It's a fantastic cricket shot. It's just carving up the field. Easy as you like. Great composure, great balance, good weight transfer, Ross.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. It's all about head position and weight transfer. Again, but there's a man out there on the cover boundary. So Shiv Patel. Nicely played down the ground. Into the gap. What a shot there too. Get off the mark by Shiv Patel. Another player who's been in fantastic form this week.
All class.
Look at that.
Easy as a Sunday morning, Ross Coward.
Carved the gap there like a Sunday roast. So England flying along here. 92 for 0 after 9. Just 77 required off 55 balls. So Michael Davies, right arm speedster into the attack.
Needs a bit of magic from him. What can he produce?
Just look at the last 10 balls there. England cruising along here.
That wickets column's looking very healthy for England. Starts with a loosener. And I think he might have hurt himself there. He's looking a bit sore. No, he looks fine. He's just not happy with his delivery. The levels to this game of last man stands. England just going under the radar this tournament, but they're starting to find some true form at the moment. Bangladesh have already finished top of Pool A. And it looks like England are raising their hands to finish top of Pool B at the moment. A lot of cricket you have to play in this game, so I don't want to
I was about to say,
count my chickens before they hatch. Stranger things have happened, but 94 without loss. It's a fantastic start here from the England team.
a few quick wickets. Brian would set a cat amongst the pigeons.
100%, Ross, and that's exactly what Nishan Kishore and Jeff Brewer need to be telling their troops, the two leaders of the team. Can't bowl there. That's not going to do it.
So Michael Davies just losing his action a bit there, falling away. David Wood now a few hits away from another 50. Nicely played out to mid-on for a single. Just nice looking shot there from Shiv Patel. So England cruising along, 100 up after 10 overs, 69 required off 50 balls. Switch of ends. Next 10 overs will be bowled from the JB Jalla stand. Beautiful setting here at the Gymkhana in Nairobi. Temperature around 23, 24 degrees. Sun starts to break through the clouds here. Thank you to the Gymkhana. They've been fantastic hosts this week. Teams have had a great time. The rooms are comfortable, food is good, friendly service, friendly staff. Great setting for Last Man Stands World Cup. So as it stands, the England team cruising to victory. But as we know, funny things can happen in Last Man Stands. So Hollywood into his fourth over. Be pretty tidy, just 25 off it so far. Shot. Spear single. Great view there from our stump camera.
It's good cricket, this. Looking for two. They're running hard. Should be two.
Cut away. There's a man on the cover boundary. Just a single. So England going along very comfortably here. They've almost got 1 foot in finals there, Beyond.
Seems that way, Ross. But Nishan Kishore will have other plans. He's got 2 balls left and he needs to take a wicket with one of them. Can he get Shiv Patel, the danger of Shiv Patel out here? It's a good delivery. There. It's just the one.
If there's any man that can change things, it is Kishan Hollywood. Fantastic view there from the stump cam of David Wood, cutting it away to the cover boundary. Ooh, inside edge. It's going to run away for another boundary. Unlucky to the bowler, Kishan Hollywood. So David Wood reaches his 50. That wasn't far from the outside edge.
Can't coach that, Ross.
There's no fielders there.
No comments in the scorebook. Great 50 there from David Wood.
So the England captain, Harry Killoran, makes his way to the wicket. Great platform to start from here. The quality player is Harry Killoran. He's marshalled his troops well this week. So 11 overs complete. The score is 109 for naught. So the inside edge just went past the stump cam. Wasn't far at all. We all know in last man stands, you always need a bit of luck sometimes. So 60 or 45. In theory, should be a doddle, for England, but nice shot there by Shiv Patel. Clipped it out to deep mid-wicket. So apologies there. That is Harry Killoran, but that's... Oh, there we go. There's his picture. 34 games. 1,200 runs. Averages 80. Oh, it's a nice looking shot to get off the mark. In the gap. Henry Kruger getting the trusted old left boot out. And they'll get back for 3. Well bowled. Crowd catch there. Bum ball straight back to the bowler. Shiv Patel doing a bit of gardening on the wicket there.
It's in the gap. That's 4 more.
What a shot there. On the full. Into the gap between long on and mid wicket. A few bounces into the grandstand. So England absolutely cruising along here. Can't bowl there. Nicely played down the ground. Long on will tidy that up just for single. So 12 overs complete. The score is 118 for naught. Shiv Patel moves to 14 off 9. Harry Killoran 3 off 1. It's going to be another great game of last man stands here at the World Cup. After this, South Africa taking on Australia. So, Avi, the man from London, into the bowling attack.
Need a wicket here, Ross. Can Avi do it?
He can do it. Opting to go right arm round. Start to the wide.
Good crowd slowly rolling into the Gymkhana here as Avi steams in. It's in the gap. Should be 2. Sent back. What a throw. .48 from 38.
Short, cut away. Here's the man. Hollywood will get around, he'll cut it off. Shiv Patel will get back for 2. So this is good cricket from England. There's another wide there from Avi. He's not going to be happy with himself.
Get another crack here. 1 ball to go. Can he get a wicket? Half a chance there, Ross. It's Apish from Patel. Stuck his boot out instead of his hand.
13 overs complete, 127 for naught. Shiv Patel, 22 of 14. Harry Kaloran, 4 of 2. So, Leandra Lubber back into the bowling attack. Right arm off spin. As we see there, 42 of just 35 balls for England to book their place in finals day.
If I'm his coach, I'm telling him there's no chance he's bowling spin. You're coming off the long run-up, son.
The Australian dressing room there.
Ziyad Abbas giving some instructions to the team. Australian legends.
Absolutely right, Bjorn. As soon as we get news from the toss for the next game, we'll update you all. So he's caught down the leg side, Harry Kaloran, it seems.
I think there was a plan there.
Leander Lubber did the...
That was a great celebration. We're going to see a replay of that. Let's have a look at this again.
Oh, it's LBW.
RBW.
Oh my word, look at that celebration. Peter took a while to raise the dreaded finger.
I think it was a good decision in the end.
So England lose their first wicket. Lubber was convinced. It's a good decision there by Peter. That's got to be the celebration of the tournament, Bjorn.
He must have given Leander a Lubber because before he had raised, he must have given the nod.
Yeah, because he wasn't even looking at him.
He had already gone off before he'd lifted his finger.
Yeah. Geez, I would hate to see it if he wasn't given out there.
There would have been a long run for nothing. So finally a breakthrough for ROW.
So
Ran all the way to his skipper, down at long on.
So Blake van der Linde, the new man in. We've been saying how England were cruising to victory, but
work to do.
One brings two.
One brings two, certainly. Look, I don't think Blake's going to nurdle it around for too long. He'll have a few sighters, but he's a good, clean striker of the ball. A good cricket brain as well, though, so he'll play. That was quick from Libba. Beat the bat, beat the keeper as well.
So 229 matches for Blake van Linde, averages 59.
Oof.
Big appeal.
Yeah, I think I was just sliding down the leg there.
So Libba causing all sorts of problems here for the English batsman. He's only got 6 balls left of his spell. If he could
pick up another 2, England could have a few nervous moments in the change room. Oh, that is a good
close.
shout.
He's given him.
Yeah, I think that's out.
Blake van der Linde failed to trouble the scorers. We'll have to see a replay of that. So, is there going to be a twist in the tell here, Bjorn? Need to see the replay.
Well, they've got wickets in hand here. It's 41 off 30 balls. Looks like a good decision there. Let's hit him in line. Maybe a bit of bat, I don't think so. Possibly.
We'll need the sneakometer to confirm that.
That's what Blake's saying, but it looked like an easy decision from that replay for the umpire. You slow it down. Let's have a look here. Roscoe, stump cam angle.
Oh, this is perfect. It's fantastic. Don't know if there's bats in there.
Yeah. And possibly there was more plum than Harry's.
So the sneakometer confirms there was no bat on it.
Great decision by the umpire.
Yep. So a big wicket there. He's a good player. And a big wicket here for the rest of the world. So Henny Kruger into his third over. So 41 off 30. By no stretch of the imagination now are England cruising. Shiv Patel still there.
Can he take a leaf out of Leander's book here and pick up a few wickets here?
It's in the air. And Shiv Patel smashed it over long on. I think he's got other ideas.
Now, Ross, you normally say that's been hit with disdain, but that really was hit with disdain. Let's have a look at that. It's almost one-handed.
One-handed, hand off the bat.
Don't bowl there.
The arrogance.
Arrogance of the man in form.
So 35 or 29.
Kruger needs to try something different here.
Ooh.
It's well bowled by Kruger. It's going to be another run. There's an easy another run there for the batters.
So Andrew Turner, we know, is carrying a bit of a niggle in his hamstring. So I don't think he's going to be wanting to run too many quick singles.
They could have walked that.
He's had a fantastic tournament with the bat. I think he's hit 57 or 58 off the last 10 balls he's faced. 2 home runs this tournament. Shiv Patel, he's gone big again. Oh,
jeez, that is a good catch.
It's a great catch on the boundary. It just held up in the air. And that's Michael Davies at long on. And that's the end of the dangerous Shiv Patel.
It's a very good catch. Henry Kruger enjoyed it. Big celebration from the big man.
So it's all about the celebrations here for the rest of the world. We thought that was flying over his head.
It's a great catch. Good presence of mind to know where the boundary rope was.
Calm, cool, and collected.
So, England.
Nervous times for England, Ross.
They do have the luxury of Ben Rogers retired. But Mohan Balusi comes in earlier than he probably would have liked.
Another good all-rounder, though. Andrew Turner's been in fine form. Hits the ball an absolute mile.
So 144 games, averages 24 strikes at 143. It's best of 67 and 11 50s. It's ranked at 8,059 in the world. The national ranking in England of 2,185.
England can do this in ones and twos.
Andrew Turner averaging 87, 39 games, best of 92, 21 50s. Nicely played. Onto backward point for a single. So 15 overs, the score is 138 for 3.
And Ross, you called it earlier. 3 quick wickets could change this game. They're 3 down now. Have a look at Andrew Turner's stats there. What a player he is, averaging 87. 21 50s in his career of last man stands. What a record.
So a bit of a traffic jam in the change room there. Oaks all padding up.
Ben Rogers is unpadded. Now he's padded up again.
Yep.
He thought his job was done, but it might not be.
And also, we mustn't forget to mention that David Wood also got 50.
That's also true, Ross.
So England still favourites here.
I think Libba needs to carry on where we left off there. He was bowling a lot quicker last over when he was causing problems. Let's see what he can do here. Mohan on strike.
It's in the air. There's a man out there. Is he going to get under it? Oh, it's unlucky. It's not going to go for 4.
Valiant effort by Nisha and Kishore. Dived for the ball.
No, that wasn't him, buddy.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who is it? Michael there. Michael
Davies.
Michael Davies. Nisha and Kishore's that fine leg. Apologies.
Oh, it's well bowled by Labba.
Oof. He's not comfortable out there.
Yeah. Andrew Turner looking in a bit of pain.
He's definitely going to have to get on the physio bed after this match. Needs a bit of rehab work.
Nice shot down the ground. Long off will tidy that up for a single. So last ball of Labba's spell has been fantastic. 2 for 22. Inside edge there from Balasu. Okay, so 16 overs complete. The score is 142 for 3, 27 of 20. Great spell there from Leander Labba for his team. 2 for 23 in his 4. That economy in last man stands is absolutely worth gold dust.
That's a very good spell from Leander. Pick of the bowlers today. Hendrik Kruger in for his 4th. He started off so well, just went for 6 in his first, but subsequently he's gone for a bit of tap. About 3 overs for 29.
So it's going to be interesting to see Jeff Brouwer, who he bowls in his last 4 overs. Labba's bowled out. Kruger's got 1 more.
I think he'll have to bowl. It's well bowled. It's well inside the wide line.
I don't know, Bjorn. I've got a funny feeling this is going to go down to the wire.
There's no footwork there by Mohan. He needs to step towards the ball. That's better. I think if England can get into the last over with just 6 required, should be favourites.
They need a boundary here. Just to...
Who's into bat after Mohan?
It's got to be Matt Parkinson.
Parky.
Big appeal. Henry Kruger thinks he's got his man.
Andrew Turner would have walked if he'd nicked it. Good decision by the umpire here. Let's have a look at the replay.
It's definitely hit the ground.
Hit the ground, that's the noise. It's close to the bat. It's a fair appeal.
Big appeal. Hitting across the line there. Hit him on the pad. They get through for 1.
It's good bowling from Hendrik Kruger. He's causing a few problems here.
Oh, Bjorn. It's just pitching outside the line there.
Well outside. Easy decision for the umpire.
So
Could be a nail-biter finish here, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely just what the crowd wants to see. At one stage, England were absolutely cruising along. It's in the air. Man, Belusi is absolutely timed that to perfection. It's gone into the grandstand.
That's not coming back. New balls, please.
What a shot there by the speedster.
That's a big release shot.
What a shot.
It'll settle some nerves in the dugout of the English team.
Into the grandstand. So great shot there. Just what England need. So now 19 or 15 balls. Looks like it's going to be, I think, Michael Davies. As we look at the bowling figures there. The pick of the bowlers so far. Leander Lubber, 2 for 23. Of his 4 overs. So he's bowled out. Wonder if they're going to turn to Avi.
They've got to bowl him one more.
So Brouwer. Big spell here. This could be the crucial over. This could be the difference. The England team on their feet now.
It's good cricket.
Yep.
Rotating the strike. I think Mohan's been given some license here to free his arms. Runs again. Could be 2 here, but Turner's got the hammy issue.
Okay, so
153 for 3.
16 off 13.
Nervous times there for both teams. They're all on their feet. Chewing their fingers and their nails. That's up. It could be out.
There's a man coming out. It's going to fall
short.
short. So he'll get through for a single.
15 off 12.
Oh, it's good bowling there. Dot ball, crucial at this stage of the game.
Great camera work by the production team. He's pulled that off middle. It should be 2, but with his hammy, it's only going to be 1.
So 2 overs to go. England require 14 of 10. Looks like the South Africans are getting ready to field, but we'll need to confirm that. So, strategic water break there. David Wood running on some news to Andrew Turner. The fielding power play now. Okay, so Michael Davies, big over here for the rest of the world. Smashed down the ground with absolute disdain. Pierces the gap between long off and extra cover for a welcome boundary here for England. Great shot there by Andrew Turner. So 10 off 9. Don't want to be bowling wides now. So 9 off 9 beyond. Slashed away through the extra cover. Another boundary for Andrew Turner. Fantastic batting here. He's a quality player. Now, England cruising to victory. So 5 off 8. Again, hit it down to mid-wicket. In the gap. Another boundary there for Andrew Turner. So 3 boundaries and 3 balls. And England now, scores are tied. Fantastic batting from the man from southwest London. So the field comes up. It's been a fantastic run chase here from England. It was a bit of a wobble at one stage, but cool, calm heads have seen them home.
It's good BMT from Mohan and Andrew Turner.
Edge of it, a few bounces into the fence, and that's a victory for England. That sees them book their place in finals day tomorrow. So well done to England. A valiant effort from the rest of the world. As the players shake hands. Been a fantastic game.
And well done to the rest of the world team. They've held their heads up high and had a fantastic tournament. They're proud of themselves. That's it for them for the tournament. They're out, and England will be in the semi-finals against the winner of our upcoming match, Australia versus South Africa. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly with the start of the next match.